Hey, what's up you guys? Today I am gonna do my first YouTube video. Hey. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tony and I make TikTok videos, a little dance video. And I wanted to introduce myself with you guys, and I wanted you guys to get to know me just a little bit more. So here we go. A little bit about me is that I'm 18 years old, I live in Texas, and I have one sibling. And let's get started with the questions. First question was, what am I doing after high school? After high school, I plan on going to college. I am not leaving the state or my city at all. My parents told me I had to stay here at least for the first 2 years. So, which I don't mind. I get to stay home. My mom's still gonna make food for me. So, it sounds like a good idea. That way I get to save up money for after college. Another question was, where have I lived? Like, have I ever moved? Have I always lived in the same house? And no, I used to live in Mexico, in the state of Chihuahua. And I lived there half of my life. Basically, I lived there like 8.5 years before we decided to move to the United States. It's been pretty good. Another question would be, when did I start TikTok? I started TikTok on January 3rd, like for reals, because I had videos, just random videos that I had made before, but I started TikTok when I was like mentally in that pathway. At the beginning of the year, I told myself as a New Year's resolution that I was gonna start to build a platform. It didn't matter where, YouTube, TikTok, and I saw that in TikTok anybody really could go viral or just slowly start to increase followers if you really try and put yourself in that mindset. So that's when I started TikTok. Another question that you guys asked me was my favorite Netflix show. My favorite Netflix show of all time that I've watched is called Elite. They made this show in Spain. So if you watch it in English, like the words in the mouth don't really match, but if you watch it in the actual language that they made it in, I think it's way more interesting. Everything everything changes. But I love that show. A lot of people on TikTok know that my favorite artist is Ariana Grande, and someone asked me what my favorite album is, and I think my favorite album is Thank You Next, not gonna lie, but I go back to her oldies all the time and I love them. Oh, this is a good one. The most asked question that I hate. So on TikTok, I make a lot of live videos, but like the question that I get asked the most that it's so annoying is, where do I live? I think that's just a question you should ask someone, because it just makes me feel like someone's gonna come look for me and then they can do whatever they want. It's like something private, and I get asked that question way too much. You stay at your house and I stay at my house, just saying. Another question I got asked is, what did I do before TikTok? I used to be a cross country runner and a track runner, but I got injured in my senior year and I didn't finish my senior season, and that just made me want to stop. Like, I thought it was pointless running anymore. I thought I was gonna get injured again, and I was like, not for me, I don't want to do this anymore. So I basically completely stopped, and then I started getting back into it slowly, little by little, but I know I'm not gonna compete anymore. I'm just doing it for fun, and that's something I used to do for fun. I also used to binge watch everything, because either if I was not with my friends, I was literally just staying at home watching TV all day. What are my thoughts on Doja Cat? And I'm glad she got discovered by TikTok, because if TikTok wasn't there, I don't think she would have been discovered this early, maybe later. But basically, I think TikTok gave her a lot of fame, and honestly, I'm glad she got discovered. Another question was, one item I can't leave without when I leave the house, and I think it would have to be my phone, because everything else I can not have to take with me, you know what I mean? Like my phone, I always use it. At this point, I'm basically obsessed with my phone, and I think everybody is, not gonna lie. I think house without their phone. Like honestly, I think I would probably be able to leave my house without my phone. You know what I mean? But that's the thing that I carry with me the most. I don't really ever need anything else because I can carry money on my phone, in my pockets, things like that. You know what I mean? So having my phone at all times is something that I always do, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Somebody asked me what my high school experience was, and personally, I think I had like good years, bad years, all that stuff. I think freshman year is when you get to meet a lot of new people and you make a lot of new different friends. And I think if you don't, like, I guess attach yourself to a group of friends, I think it's harder when you're like in the rest of high school to make friends. But making friends in high school, I don't think it's that hard. I don't find it hard because I'm a pretty like outgoing person, put myself out there most of the time. But I have had classes where I don't talk to anyone, like the entire year, like the entire school year. I don't talk to anyone. I just sit in the back and I don't talk to anyone. And that happens, but high school is like very, very weird. And then my sophomore year, I think was my most fun year. I was going out with friends. I was doing a bunch of stuff. I was having the time of my life, not gonna lie. And junior year was more of like I just had a bunch of homework. I was doing a lot of work. And I feel like I was never like, I would go out, but I didn't do as much things as I did when I was a sophomore. Now my senior year, it started great because, you know, I was trying to do all the senior stuff. I joined a bunch of clubs this year, and I think it was pretty fun. I got to go on a school trip for the academic decathlon. We went to Dallas. It was super fun. We went to state because of that. Well, now Corona stopped my senior year, but this summer, if everything is over by like July, I will definitely not be at home for a long time. Ooh. Somebody asked, what's my favorite clothing brand? And I think I always, if I go to the mall or something, I always go into H&M. H&M, I feel like they have like a variety of clothes, and like there's not just one style all the time. I don't know. I always try, like this is a shirt from H&M, you know what I mean? Like it's a basic t-shirt, but I don't always get stuff from there, but I always go to H&M. That's like my go-to. My favorite shoes brand would have to be Nike. I love Air Forces, but I also love Vans. Another question was, what do you do on your extra time? The only thing I do on my extra time, most of the time, is TikTok. I try to learn all the dances. I try to stay on trends. I don't know. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy learning new dances. It doesn't feel like if I was doing a job when I do TikTok. I actually have a lot of fun doing it. So the fact that I get to do it and grow a platform at the same time is something that I've always wanted to do. Somebody asked me, how long have I had my dog? My dog is a dachshund, but they're also known as wiener dogs. So I've had my wiener dog for 6 years. Her birthday was literally like 2 days ago. Well, like that's what I say her birthday is. It was like on May 1st. I think that's her birthday. That's the day that I got her. Last question that I'm going to be answering today is, what's my favorite color? I get this question pretty often, and my favorite color, I feel like I don't have a favorite color. I think of colors as something like as in t-shirts. Like, do I look good in that t-shirt? I always think of colors like, if I wear that, would it look good on me? Like, that means I like that color type of thing. Like, I don't like any like dark ugly greens, but I just like bright colors, even though I'm wearing a black t-shirt right now. Oh, I love wearing yellow, red, white, all that good stuff. I just like vibrant colors that stand out. But if I had to pick one, I think orange. Not gonna lie. Either it's in between orange and yellow. That was the last question, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. And if you stayed all the way to the end, you're a real one. You're a real one. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There is going to be more content coming for sure, okay? And leave any content ideas down below, please, in the comment section. Let me know what you guys want to watch. I hope that you guys got to know me just a little bit more. All my social media will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching the video.
Deuces.